Hi everyone and welcome back to another print on demand video. In today's video, it's going to be a quick one but very important. I'm going to be explaining to you guys why Teespring, Redbubble, Merch by Amazon have been taking listings down. Now, not only am I going to explain why this is happening, but I'm also going to explain why this only happens to some listings, not every listing, and ultimately how you can protect yourself and keep your accounts safe. So first things first, before we get into this video, if you're new to the channel, my name is Greg and I like to talk about online entrepreneurship and sharing the resources that I wish I had along my journey. A lot of the videos you'll find on this channel are about print on demand and affiliate marketing, so if you're interested in making money online, feel free to look around the channel and consider subscribing. Secondly, to all of you guys who are subscribed and you've been showing support on these videos, thank you guys so much. I hope these videos are helping you. I'm going to start making the videos a little bit shorter and easier for you to digest, only keeping in the really good content. So today's video is going to be extremely helpful for you guys no matter what point you are at in selling t-shirts with print on demand. However, I first have to say a disclaimer because this is talking about legal information. So the disclaimer before I get into this content is that I am not a lawyer. I am just putting out my opinions on YouTube. These are my personal recommendations based on my experience and my knowledge. However, this is not legal advice. Alright, with that out of the way, let's get right into why Teespring, Redbubble, Merch by Amazon, and even other print-on-demand websites are taking listings down. So the long story very short here is that these print-on-demand websites are taking down listings if they infringe on copyright, infringe on trademarks, or if they infringe on right of publicity or right of privacy. At the surface level, this basically means you cannot use things that are protected by other people or companies. When we start to break this down, the first category of copyright infringement and trademark infringement, this means you cannot use company names, company logos, TV show names, TV show characters, movie characters, song names, song lyrics, and basically anything else that another person or a company has developed themselves. In short, if you are a print-on-demand seller trying to use other people or other companies' designs, logos, names, other things that they have created to put on your designs and profit from, that is simply not allowed and your listings will be taken down. Now, this is nothing new. Since the start of print-on-demand platforms, this has been the way that it is. You simply cannot infringe on other people's copyrights, but I think as new print-on-demand sellers get into the space, this happens on accident more frequently. So that covers copyright and trademark infringement, but the second part here is right of publicity and right of privacy. Now this one's a little bit more complex and a little bit more confusing, but to break it down in simple terms, it basically means if a person or a company has created a brand for themselves, something that's recognizable, you as a print-on-demand seller cannot use that to your advantage to profit from. In the vast majority of cases, this is going to be professional athletes or celebrities that this is going to apply to. And the important takeaway here is as a print-on-demand seller, you cannot just use a photo of a celebrity or a professional athlete and profit from that in your designs. Basically, those people have spent years building up their reputation and their personal brand, so they don't want just everyone out there being able to profit from that. To give you a real-life example of this, there have been people that Photoshop my face onto services on Fiverr promoting their gigs. Now, I don't sell anything on Fiverr, so they're using my reputation and my brand to get people to buy their services. Now, I have no idea what services they are selling. I don't know if they are good, if they are bad, so that infringes on my right of publicity and privacy. I hope that makes sense. If you have any questions on this first section of copyright infringement, trademark infringement, or right of publicity and privacy, let me know in the comments and I can clarify a bit further. Now moving along to the second section of this video here, if you've been scrolling through some of the print-on-demand marketplaces, you may find that there are definitely listings available that infringe on copyrights, trademarks, and even right of publicity and privacy. Why are only some of these listings taken down and others stay up? Well, the simple short answer here kind of comes down to luck. Not every company can go out and report all of the infringements on their copyrights or trademarks. So with that said, not all of them are going to get taken down. Now, over the course of time, the automatic filters put in place on the print-on-demand platforms, along with the owners of these copyrights and trademarks, they will be reporting and taking down these listings. So I strongly recommend not trying to get away with it like some people do. And just like that, we're into the third section of this video, and it's the most important section in how can you protect yourself and avoid having your listings taken down. So essentially, you will be 100% safe and none of your listings will be taken down if you do not infringe on any of the things that we talked about earlier. You want to make sure that all of the images, the graphics, the text that you're putting into your designs are either in the Creative Commons, they are fully commercially usable, typically this is going to be from design tools, or the images themselves are coming from a website where everything is copyright free. Now, to give you a few real life examples so you can put this into practical use, when you look at the license on an image, if it says Creative Commons, that means that that image is fully usable. If you're using a design tool to make your designs, make sure that everything you create there is commercially usable. The best design tool I can recommend for this that has everything fully commercially usable is Placeit.net. I'll link a video in the description so you can watch more information on that if you need it. And lastly, if you're just trying to find images to use on your designs, go to a website like Pixabay, Pexels, or Unsplash. All of them are going to be search engines that give you images that are fully copyright free. If you make all of your designs for print on demand with these things in mind, you will never have your listings taken down and you won't have any issues. So one last thing to throw into this video is how can you protect yourself? What about your designs? What if other people are infringing on yours and copying your designs, profiting off of something that you came up with? Well, this is a great question, and it's actually very simple for us as sellers. So we don't have to physically register a copyright on our designs. Anything that you create as original work by default comes with its own copyright protection. What this means for you is any design that you create yourself and upload to a print-on-demand platform, if someone else comes after you, so you've done it first and they come a week later or a year later and upload something that is exactly the same or very similar to your design, you can send an email to that specific print-on-demand platform and report them as a copycat. Essentially, you give them the link to your listing and you give them the link to the copycat listing, and they will see on the timestamp that you uploaded it first, they uploaded it after you, and they will investigate this. If they deem that it was a copy of your design, they will remove that person's listing. Easy as that, you don't have to do anything else. All right, guys, that's it for this video. I hope it has been helpful. If you have any questions about copyright, trademark infringement, or right of publicity, privacy, and additionally how to protect yourself in print on demand, just let me know down in the comments and I'd be happy to help you out. With all that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video and I'll see you all in the next one.